What's poppin' YouTube? I'm Chris and today I'm coming at you guys with another episode of Dr. Phil. Now the last episode I did of this, I got a lot of love on it and you guys seem to really enjoy that one, so I thought I would do this again. And if you haven't seen that video, make sure you guys go check that out because it's definitely interesting. But before we get into it, be sure you guys spank that like button, spank that subscribe button, and ring the bell so you guys get notified whenever I upload. So let's just hop right into it. So here we are with the video. Mom says son claims he's a cyborg, uses robotic movements and speech. Now right off the bat, I have some questions like if you were a cyborg, I'm pretty sure everybody would know that you were a cyborg. You'd be half human, half robot. You'd be made of metal and you know, you'd have, like, lasers coming out your arm and things. So, I mean, right off the bat, I don't understand what would make him think he's a cyborg, but I guess let's see what he got.
Who is it?
It's your mom.
Enter.
Enter.
Okay. Can I turn on the light? It's a little dark in here and I can't see. Huh?
We prefer dark in here.
My son Oren thinks he's a cyborg from the year 2050.
Mother,
Just come down.
you are
Just come
disturbing
down.
our operations.
Listen,
we are receiving
just come
programming.
down.
We are watching video. We are learning
Learning what? Learning
about
what?
the future.
Oren has robotic movements and robotic speech. It's a glitch. Like he's a computer.
Your intensity will be matched as we try to save you and everyone that we know.
He talks in a collective, everything is we. He hasn't said I in over a year.
We are alone in this. No one else was chosen to do what we are doing.
We need to, save the planet from sudden doom.
Okay.
Cyborgs are part machine, part man, but I gave birth to Oren and he is flesh and blood. I also made lasagna downstairs.
I feel like if anybody would know that you're a cyborg, it would be your mother, the person who actually birthed you. So obviously he's not a cyborg. So I'm interested to learn why he thinks he is.
And I wanted to know if you could, join us.
We are not hungry. Thank you.
Oren on the plane was astro traveling. Every time I turned around to check on him to make sure he was okay, he was zoned out. Astro traveling is where he travels to another dimension where he gets instructions from the higher beings. To me, it looks like he's sleeping.
There is an apocalypse in the future. We have seen it in our dreams and in our visions.
2 years ago,
But
he graduated.
If he's from the future and he knows that there's, an apocalypse coming in the future, wouldn't he just know that? Like, why would it be in his dreams and in his vision? Like, if he actually knew it was going to happen and he was from the future, why would he only see it in his dreams? And why does he not claim to actually know that that's going to happen?
From NYU Business School with a 3.9 GPA. This isn't the young man
3.9?
that I
That's better to
saw
me.
walk across the stage when he graduated. He's changed. He wanted to come back home, and I told him, of course, with the understanding that he would get a job. From that point on, it just spiraled.
We are still in that process of gaining full employment.
That was a year ago, honey. That was a year ago.
Things do not happen overnight.
He was not looking for work. Oren is on his computer all day, and he very rarely comes down from his room.
Welcome to our headquarters.
I know that he's not a cyborg, but he believes he is here to save the planet.
You say this has been going on for about 2 years.
Yes.
But when he's just around the house, just hanging around, is he always in cyborg mode?
He's always in cyborg mode.
So he never just comes in and says,
No.
hey, Mom.
No.
In looking back, are there things that you recognize now with the benefit of hindsight where you saw atypical thinking or unusual behaviors or identifications when he was growing up?
I never saw anything.
Did you ever notice that in times of stress or conflict that he would seem to withdraw or disassociate in some way?
He started that once he
Dr.
came
Phil
back
coming with the
home
wisdom.
after college. There were certain expectations when he came home that I wanted him to be a part of, helping me around the house and taking out the garbage and helping me, clean up and helping with groceries. And he would just usually tell me that he's working, he's busy, and that he is on his computer, and sometimes would ask me to leave his room.
But he would isolate.
Yes, he would be in his room from early in the morning to 4 o'clock the next morning. He would be in his room working on, whatever it is that he does on his computer.
So you don't think he has a mental illness?
No, not at all.
So if it's not a mental illness,
possible.
what would motivate this kind of atypical behavior?
Well, one of the things that he knew that I wanted him to do was find a job, and he hasn't done that. And so, if he can claim that he's a cyborg and so forth and not have to enter into, having a real job like the rest of, the kids out there who graduate from college.
So she thinks that he wants to be a cyborg so that he doesn't got to get a job. Dr. Phil thinks that he has a mental illness. I think he's just... It could be mental, but I feel like he's just like a typical nerd who took things too far. You know what I'm saying? Like he sits in his room all day on his computer, talks like a robot, walks like a robot, doesn't ever have any expressions. So I just feel like he started playing this character in his brain and he just took it too far. That's my observation, at least. Secondly, I feel like he's gearing up to like fight Thanos or something, cause this dude says there's an apocalypse coming. He's always on his computer planning things, traveling to other dimensions to get missions from the higher ups of, Cyborg planet, wherever he goes. So he's probably getting ready to throw down with the Avengers and try to stop Thanos. Who knows? Let me know what you guys think of this video down in the comments below. I'm interested to hear what your guys' point of view is. Why you think that this dude thinks he's a cyborg. Do y'all think it's mental illness? Do y'all think it's so he doesn't have to get a job? Do y'all think he's just a nerd that took it too far? I want to hear what you guys have to say about this. And if you guys have any videos that you would recommend me watch and that you would like to see me react to, make sure you also leave those down in the comments below because I'm open to anything. Don't forget to spank the like and subscribe button, ring the bell, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.